What up, Queen City? Happy Thursday night, tournament week here. Of course, again, it never ends, but for the main series, Event 7, the Catawba Clash. This is an annual event for us, something we've been doing for a long time, pretty much since we've started the multi-lake events when we outgrew a bunch of single lakes. This is a fun event, spans the entire Catawba River. This year we have a slight asterisk. We're not allowing Lake Norman, but the other 9 lakes involved are all really, really good fisheries, and they bring a lot of diversity to the chain. There's a lot of different things you can do on these bodies of water. I mean, there's different species of bass that'll be submitted this weekend. So we're here tonight. I got Ryan Hulsey backstage. We're going to bring him on here. We're going to talk a little bit about just fishing in general and some stuff that's been going on in the industry in Queen City. And then we have Big Daddy Curt from Gas House Custom Rods backstage as well. He's going to give us a rundown of his business and what he does and what he can do for you and what he has up his sleeve for this weekend. So let's bring on Ryan with his beautiful background tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Wonderful. How are you?
It's wonderful. Doing great, man. Doing great. Busy evening. We softball officially started back up tonight, so I literally got in the door at about 8:40, and here I am.
End like yesterday for you?
Just ended yesterday, started back up tonight.
Sounds right.
No, believe it or not, we've been on the down. We've been hanging out, relaxing. I've been probably the laziest I've been in a long time, just kind of trying to recoup. The year got kind of crazy from February until June. So last month and a half we've been laying low. But yeah, as he's back at it now, I'm coaching here in Fort Mill, a little closer to home. So
nice.
It was a good night. We had some fun. But thanks for being here, man. I know it's late on a Thursday, and I'm sure you got work in the morning, but we'll be short and sweet tonight. So, yeah, I wanted to just touch on something about ICAST. I'm sure you saw all the posts that guys were making, and, you know, being a part of Native Watercraft, I'm pretty excited about what we put out with the new Titan X that we dropped. So if you guys were paying attention to anything that was dropped at ICAST, Native Watercraft put out a brand new remodel of the Titan series, a lot of really awesome features at a very affordable price point. So I think you guys should check that out. And Shane from Rock Outdoors made a post tonight. They're looking to order some for the shop, and they were curious if you were going to upgrade your boat or put an order in. So get on that thread and let Shane know you need a boat. And Queen City anglers, Queen City members get 10% off. So take advantage of your membership, go save some money on a boat, and go see Shane. I know that's probably the most painful part of that whole conversation, but at the end of the day, he's good people.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for a good deal. So.
We deal with you every week. We bring you on here. We show you off to the public. It's kind of scary, to be honest. But we got some stuff going on with the monthlies. You guys know we're still running the monthlies. So it's the 20th. There's a few days, about 10 days left in these events. And I know the guy in first place in North Carolina is extremely excited, and I hope for his case that nobody's sandbagging. But Mr. Dylan Yurko is in first place in the monthly with 74 3/4. He's hoping to get one of his first Queen City cashes, if not a win. So that is a winner-take-all event this month. So, you know, shout out to him. Hopefully he holds it down. And then Mr. South Carolina himself, Kyle Hancock, is sitting in first place in the South Carolina one with 75 inches. And as I scroll down, I see Ryan Hulsey on that standings list, but you're not doing too well. So
look, I've been chasing redfish and trout at the beach for over a week, so I'm getting back into it this weekend.
Oh, this weekend. Something going on this weekend you're looking forward to?
I might be doing a tournament. There's a few going on. I'm just going to kind of pick a random one and go fish.
Who is this? I'm not fishing this one. Just hoping to get some pointers. Let's give him some pointers on how to allow his name on StreamYard.
Yeah, look, I did it like once or twice. You have to accept the whole StreamYard thing because Vinny can't, stick with one platform.
No, this is the platform. It's been going well. I really everything's really smooth this year. I'm very happy with it. Until it erases itself right now. So so we're staring down the barrel of the Catawba Clash. We have 9 open lakes. It's Thursday night. We're sitting at 51 registered anglers right now. Last year we had 96 for this event. So I don't know. We know how Fridays go. I think we'll be close to the 90 mark. Hopefully we hit that triple digit mark, but it's been hot. It's supposed to cool down a little bit this weekend. Not sure how the fishing is, to be honest. I've gotten some reports of good things. I've gotten some reports of bad things. So it's Queen City. Somebody's going to put up 75 inches and go home with that Gas House custom rod, $1,500. And
I'm excited. I think there was a little bit of chance of maybe some rain Saturday, so that'll keep things cool for a little bit. And then, you got too many lakes open for somebody to not catch fish somewhere. So there's a lot of options.
The cloud cover tonight was awesome at practice. I'm not going to lie. It was much appreciated to have a little bit of cloud cover. So if you guys get some cloud cover Saturday and you get to choose your favorite body of water on the system, I think it could line up to be good. Second place this weekend, no matter how many more people sign up, is always $1,000 from Final Finish Detailing. So give them a look if you're needing to get your cars or your trucks taken care of. They've done my household numerous times. I'm pretty sure they're lining up to do your household. And
they're doing both cars here pretty quick, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, give them a shout out and post some pictures of your fresh truck when it's done. It won't look as good as mine, but you still post some pictures. Drop it in 4 low so you're all excited.
4-wheel drive, so we'll leave it at that.
Take a picture of that before you post it, so we all know. So yeah, guys. So this is not only going to be our not a podcast show this week, but it's also going to be our little captain's meeting. We don't go over anything groundbreaking in these meetings. John just did his dually, said it looks great. Hey man, thanks for supporting who supports us. We really appreciate that. And yes, he has done awesome work all year for me. So definitely excited not only to have him here, but I'll give you guys a little hint. He is coming back next year. So he will be returning as a premier sponsor next year. So definitely give them a call if you're looking for some business. Before I even move forward with even talking about captain's meeting or anything like that, I wanted to just have a little fun. I posted this the other day and I got some PMs. Woo! So, somebody is sick and showed me that picture in Google Images. And it said where it was. And I was like, dude, you're sick in the head.
Busted.
Yeah. So we're going to continue to grow at Queen City. I got some really, really awesome news this week. So we will be expanding once again here with Queen City Kayak Bass Fishing. Obviously, I had a phone call with Ryan. We threw some stuff up at the wall, and we'll kind of see what sticks as we move forward from here. But I'm pretty excited, and I know this picture got a little bit of eyes on it this weekend, or this week, I should say. So
it's one of those things that it's a little bit not what you might expect, but when you start thinking about it and looking at it, it's actually pretty exciting. So I'm excited for the big reveal to tell everybody else who hasn't Googled the picture to figure out where that's
at. So things have, talking about the rest of this year and moving forward, things have really fallen into place. And it's July 20th, and I'm pretty confident in saying the schedule's done, which is nuts to say. About 30 events, give or take, are scheduled and lined up, and I'm almost in shock. I have some sponsor holes we're going to fill, and I have some announcements we're going to make, but we're not going to reinvent the wheel next year. We're going to keep things pretty similar to what we're doing this year. Ryan and I feel like it's been really smooth, but we'll do a big couple hour StreamYard where we'll drop every schedule from every division and how to make the TOC and who's sponsoring what in the fall. Usually we do it October, November. Whenever things line up, we have all these events that we have to schedule around, but things are looking good, and you guys as anglers of Queen City should be pretty excited. And I think that reveal is going to be pretty exciting for some people as well. So we'll see where we end up with that. But let's talk about this weekend, man. It's the 7th main event. This is where the standings get real. This is where it gets interesting. We really know. I mean, I guess we could say after 8, we really know who's sitting where. But this is the most amount of points you can have is right now with these 7 before the drops officially hit. So Ryan will have his fun with his little Excel spreadsheets at the end of this event Saturday, and we'll have a more clear outlook of what the TOC is looking like. But
we posted that up last time, I think, talking about the standings and stuff, and we've got a few sleepers in the bottom. So again, this isn't the time to slow down once you get your 7. We'll have a good picture, but there's still some guys that are going to get that 6th and 7th event and start having some drops hit. So it's going to get fun. It's always fun.
Just now getting real. When half the field is getting tired and it's hot and they don't want to fish anymore, is when it really, really picks up. It's just now getting real. These next 4 events are really they were going to move 20 anglers in or out from here until November, and then I think we came to a realization the day after we did our last live that the last 2 Western events are like borderline groundbreaking for guys who are trying to make the TOC. Whether you fish the first 2 or not, if you just go fish those last 2, you really do have a shot of doing well and getting into the TOC from the West. So August 4th, we're going to Fontana. Pretty sure it's the 4th. I don't want to mess that up. Hold on, let me verify. My calendar won't load. It's the 5th. August 5th, going to Fontana, Dream Catchers. And that's going to be a huge event, and it's the furthest we've ever gone. So we're not expecting huge numbers. But if you care about fishing for a purse of $15,000, you'll make that drive because those points are going to be extremely valuable. And then we do an open water one in October with Pepsi up in the mountain mix-up. So there's a lot going on in the West, and I think people have almost forgotten about it because we haven't fished it since April, but it's time to refocus and see who really cares. We can't force them to care, right?
Right. No, they'll decide if they care or not, and we'll see some new faces when it's all done.
Absolutely. We'll be having a really, really fun TOC on Lake Wylie in the fall when the bite really starts to pick up out here on Wylie, North and South Carolina border. Rusty Hook's going to host us. Super pumped to have us in store. And there's a chance we have a boat out there with a photographer taking pictures of you guys for the championship. So we're working on all that stuff, but really looking forward to it. But we're at the 14-minute mark. Let's talk about the Catawba Clash. So this is our 9th year. We've been doing multi-lake events pretty much from, I think it was year 2 on, we started doing them. Graham says the bite picks up on Wylie. It does. A lot of these plaques behind me are from Wylie. It picks up at some point in the year. I don't know when. But this Catawba Clash, we're going to come down the system. We're going to give a little bit of talk on each lake. And Ryan, if you have an experience or an opinion on each lake, throw it in there. But you start up in the mountains. Naturally, this is going to be your cooler water at Lake James. So you have 2 rivers that run into Lake James. You got the Linville and you got the Catawba that run. I guess it would run out of Lake James. And you got cooler water coming in, and you got a lake full of big largemouth, big smallmouth, and a healthy population of spotted bass / meanmouth / just mutts of all 3 species mixed up. But Lake James, for me, is a sleeper on this event. I do think the winner could come from this lake. It's not a lake that people usually look at for huge fish, but it's mid-July, and it's hot, and this is going to be a little bit cooler. So I'm excited to see what bags come out of Lake James this weekend. I have a little bit of notes on some of these lakes, so just little things I want to bring up. Mimosa on Lake James is now $25 to launch there. So if you're going to Mimosa, it's no longer $10, it is $25. And then the little campground Burnett's is $5. And if you're fishing Burnett's and you get there before it's open, which you will, you'll slide your money under the door. So keep that in mind if you're fishing Lake James. William's bringing a friend to the tournament. First time kayaking. Nice. Awesome. And then we come down. We got Roadhiss and Hickory. Two lakes that we've hit for years that we've kind of outgrown. They each have 4 or 5 ramps, and it's really hard to go there for a single lake event, but both have the quality of fish. I haven't seen much from Roadhiss, I'm not going to lie. Hickory has the quality of fish to win this event. Roadhiss, I don't think we've put enough time on it as a club to really know what's in it, but I think Hickory has those deep, I don't want to call them mountain fish, we'll call them foothills fish that could win this event. Lookout Shoals is an event that is a lake that we haven't frequented very often. We went there 7 years ago, and it took 1 fish to win the tournament. So I think that was enough to never go back. The crazy thing about Lookout Shoals is it probably has some of the biggest bass on the entire chain. It's just, I don't know where they live. They're somewhere in the water. There is a river access on Lookout Shoals. It's a park. It does not open until 8 a.m. So keep that in mind if you're looking to go there. I had somebody ask me about that today. Does not open until 8 a.m. And then we get to Mountain Island and Lake Wylie, which we have had plenty of experience on. Mountain Island, same old clear lake, spotted bass, largemouth, little bit of grass. Lake Wylie, if you're just really fishing this for an event, for a chance to pre-fish for the championship, this is your time. Go check out Lake Wylie. All the accesses except Allison Creek are open. You do have to wait for the gates to open at Ebenezer, and they will charge you. I think it's $5. Could be $8. I think it's $5. Ryan, do you know?
Last time I don't know that I've ever had to pay. It's been that long since I've been out of Ebenezer. So
yeah, so they redid it. I'm a member. I'm a York County resident, as you are. So I think it's $5 for us. It might be $8 out of resident. But Allison Creek is still closed last I checked. So even if it opened this week, we didn't add it. But we did add a brand new ramp called the Rock Hill Park, which is on the south end of the lake. It's up towards the dam. There's no trailer parking there and no way to slide your trailer in. So you will need to either cart or carry your kayak if you are using the Rock Hill Park. We did put that on the list. It'll be on the list permanently. And again, Allison Creek still closed, hoping it's open for our championship, which I think it will be, or our new Carolina Clash. And then we have a section of water that has not been open in 10 years. There are some people who are jumping for joy, and there are other people who don't even know it exists. So the Catawba River below Lake Wylie that runs into Fishing Creek is open for this event. Access points are posted on the list of ramps, just like they are for every other lake. There's 5 of them, I believe, from the dam down to Fishing Creek. The dam is 24 hours. River Park is in the middle. River Walk is in the middle, and it's 24 hours. River Park has hours. The Google says 8 a.m. There may be a chance that it is open at 5 a.m. There may be a chance it's open at 6 a.m. It's one of those access points where somebody comes and unlocks the gate. So he technically doesn't have to punch in until 8 o'clock. So he may not open it until 8 o'clock, or it could be open early. Use that access point at your own risk. And then you have the State Park, Lansford Canal, and the the reservation, and then the canal. So this is a new section for us. This is a real river. We do have rapids in this section of the river. The water will be flowing late afternoon on the river. 1 or 2 of those rapids are between class 2 and class 3. You will need to pay attention if you are fishing this area. If you've not fished moving water, I wouldn't recommend just deciding to go do that on Saturday. Float with a buddy, and let me know if you're floating by yourself so I can keep an eye out and stuff like that. I do want to say I have fielded some questions about our rules. Our rules are not changing. The rules are what they are. We do not allow portaging. We never have. You are not allowed to wade fish. You never have been. There are rivers open every month. Just because they look different than this river doesn't mean the rules are going to adjust. There's rivers on Hartwell. There's rivers on Murray. There's rivers on Norman if you go high enough. So we're not adjusting any rules. If you fish this river and you get stuck on a rock, you may not get out of the kayak and stand there and fish. You may not get out of the kayak and advance up river. If you get stuck going up, you must go back down. That's the way it has to be. If you're going down and you get stuck, and let's say you have to get out to be safe and get yourself off of a rock, you may only further advance down river. So you are not allowed to walk through the river. You are not allowed to pull up on a rock, or pull up over a rock going upriver. Ryan, is that pretty clear?
Yeah. If you have to get out, you have to go with the water flow. That's really the only thing that that's allowed. And we don't talk about it a lot, but we complain about boaters and stuff on the weekends. Just keep in mind on the river and that stretch, you're going to have a lot of tubers. Not when we launch, but as the day goes out, you're going to have a lot of people coming down. And be it as it may, they like to drink. So when you're pulling your kayaks out at the launches, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people that have been enjoying a day on the river drinking. So just be patient. Sometimes they're in the way. Sometimes they're not as pleasant as they should be. But just keep that in mind. You might have to allow a little bit more time as you're using those, especially those top 3. put-ins. You'll have to
absolutely. They will be absolutely packed. All the parking lots will be packed. There will be no room. It's standard for this river on a weekend. Moving down, the river runs into Fishing Creek. We've been on Fishing Creek in the past. There's a handful of ramps. I think it's 3. We actually had our first TOC on Fishing Creek, so it'd be cool to see somebody go down there and catch some bigs. It's a sleeper for sure. It has the quality of fish to win it. Just a matter of if you can find them or not, and if the current helps you out or not. And then the last lake of the system is Lake Wateree. Lake Wateree is at least 5 feet down right now. They've been working on the dam all year long. The lake is super, super low. If you're backing a trailer in at some of the ramps, you need to be extremely careful. I would urge you to just use a cart. We don't need your trailer falling off the ramp. Do a little bit of research on whatever ramp you're looking for to make sure there's enough water there. And just be careful. It's low. When it's low, it's going to shrink the lake. All the boats got to run closer to the creek channel. You have to be closer to the creek channel. So just be safe and be smart on Wateree this weekend if you're going out there. We are going to do a 5:30 a.m. launch with a first cast at 6. Your last picture must be taken by 1:59:59 p.m. and your last submission must be by 2:59:59 p.m. Your small bass submission will be coming to me. I will be your director this weekend. It must be in my phone, text, or messenger by 1:59:59. I had some questions about small bass today. New guy, he was laughing when I told him it could pay up to $300. So he got a good kick out of that. And then just the basics, guys. Your Queen City identifier. I actually had a picture of it here to just show it off if anybody's new is watching. So your Queen City identifier. There's your list of lakes. There's your first and second place guarantee. Please, please, please remember there is no Lake Norman for this event. I feel like for sure I'm DQing somebody for a Lake Norman fish. We are a man-powered only series, no motors, metal catch boards only. You will be launching in the dark, so you will need to have a white light, a whistle, and you must be wearing your PFD. And that's my basic captain's meeting. We are going to recoup here at 6 p.m. Saturday evening. Big Daddy's putting a sticker up. We are going to come back here 6 p.m. Saturday evening. I will invite the winners back with me backstage. We'll do a little interview. We'll give them their time to shine, and we'll move on. Brian, anything you want to add, buddy?
No, that's it. William did ask, check in, check out required. Nothing's changed. We ask that you do it just to help us, know where you're at, know everything's a legal launch, but it's not an actual requirement. Not this season anyway.
Yeah, we highly recommend it. We want you to do it. Please do it if you can. I'm not going to DQ you if you don't, but please do it if you can. It lets me know where you are, if you made it off safely, stuff like that. So do appreciate it. Before I bring on Big Daddy Curt here, if anybody has any questions, it'd be good to throw them in there now. Gustavo just popped in, but with no comment. So hello, Gustavo. I am in the midst of all this chaos that I've been doing with this event and with this little news that came here and, this event. I am working on the Emerald event as well. I'm really hoping to post a big post on Monday with the package that we're going to get. We're working with BizBaits again. The venue is going to change a little bit, but the 3 lakes are going to be in play. Norman, Wiley, Mill. We are giving away a Slayer Max 10 this year, which is freaking awesome. We don't usually give away a Propel, but we're going to give a Propel away. We're going to try to raise some money for Emerald School of Excellence. We'll have Mary on here and all that, and that's coming soon. So I don't see too many questions. Let's bring on the man of the hour. Woo. There it is, buddy. We see you. I was just happy you were.
What's up?
Put it back up there.
No.
We need to work on a background for him. Just a big background that says Gas House Custom
It took
Rod.
you 6 months. Give him a minute.
What's up?
What's going on, Big Daddy Curt? Talk to us, man.
Man, it's been a rough 2 months, but hey, I'm hanging in.
Good. I'm
Hey,
glad you're all right.
Event 7, 9 lakes. Y'all better get on it.
Get your butts in here.
Get your butts in here.
Hey, Big Daddy Curt, let me interrupt you for 1 minute.
Sir.
Yeah, so 2 people just asked about Tourney X. I posted that there was an update. Please update your Tourney X. Please go over to the Tourney X group page and look at some of the demos he's done, and you'll see some of the changes. It's all really, really awesome stuff. But he posted all that already, so I'm not going to sit here and repeat myself. We're going to give our time to Big Daddy Curt right now.
Oh, it's all good. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thanks for coming, man.
Oh, y'all ready to fish?
I don't know.
I'm ready to fish.
Man, I ain't.
They're looking at fish all day.
Look, I've not fished in seems like 2 months. Seems like since my truck took a dive, I haven't fished much. So I'm ready to get on my lake and put 4 in the boat. That's what I'm ready to do.
What's your lake? You sure your lake's on the list?
Oh yeah. My lake's 10 minutes from the house. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I've been, man, I'm gonna tell you, with my new work schedule. I mean, you'd think, I've worked there a year now, and I cannot get used to not having days off during the week. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but it's all right. And then yeah, we building rods left and right and left and right.
You got the workstation there behind you. What you got going on?
Oh well, right now nothing. I this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I'll be starting three new rods. I've got upstairs my other build room. I've got 4 on epoxy. Yep. And I'm in the process of completely changing this room out. I've already outgrown my room upstairs, and so that room upstairs is just going to be epoxy, and everything else is going to be down here. So we're talking everything from custom foam grips to repairing rods, re-guiding rods. If you got a special rod that you like, that you have a couple of guys that are shady. I mean, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, we're rough on our rods. I mean,
I got a whole stack missing 1 or 2. So
I've not really paid it too much attention. My rods, because all my rods are in the rod socks, right? I keep them in rod socks, but there's some guys out there that Dylan Yurko. There's some guys out there that are pretty rough on their guides. So, but no, it's all good.
I want to tell Wes to buy a rod from you, but after the last video I saw of him, I don't think he should ever buy anything that costs more than $20. Like, I don't think I've ever done that. I've wanted to do that.
I thought he was making an ugly stick commercial. I didn't know what was going on.
He freaked out, and the fact that the rod wasn't in 7 pieces was impressive.
Now,
I just know that I don't need to piss Wes off. That's all I learned.
It's kind of funny with the West video, right? Because not a week, maybe 2 weeks before we put that out, I actually had a guy bring me 2 ugly sticks. He just wanted new guides on them.
Really?
Just strip it down, put new guides on. We worked out what guides he wanted on there, and yeah. So, and then bang, here goes Wes beating the ugly stick across the front of his. I was like, oh my God, really? All right, well,
I'll crack one of those Toby holes doing that.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, those things are fragile. You gotta be careful with those.
So yeah, talking about rods. Been thinking about it, over the last couple months. I've been kind of down in the dumps. Life's been kind of beating up on me a little bit. No big deal though. I'm handling it. But in this, I just kind of, I wanted to make this one special, right? Yeah, okay, first place 1,500, good to go. But I just,
most people would be like,
yeah, most people, but I'm not most people, so I'm saying it here now. First, second, and third place are getting custom rod. Now they are going to be Coach Kamish. He's going to be in 4th place. It doesn't matter.
He'll have 78 inches in 4th. The dude break.
So, but yeah, I built a rod last year in July, and just to kind of, I'm very patriotic, so I decided last year, hey, look, I'm gonna build, a patriotic themed rod, and it's sort of red, white, and blue. It's got blue wind grips on it, and I have absolutely fallen in love with this rod. So, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place are going to get a rod very similar to it. The blank will be white. The guides will be put on with red and blue trim. They will be, all 3 will be casting.
Oh, so Ryan doesn't want to finish top 3 then.
Well, I'll make, you know what, I'll reel that back in a little bit. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, you get to pick whether I build you a casting or a spinning rod. How about that?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to ask Curtis, have you seen my shoes that I've been wearing all year in every picture?
America.
They've been red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
So I need a rod to match it.
Well, we can work on that.
I may be getting one whether I get top 3 or not.
So here's
put that out there.
All right. So here's the kicker, right? If we go triple digits, I'm putting a rod up on the raffle table.
So 4 rods?
4 rods are going out. 3 guaranteed. 1 if we hit 100 paid in fishing. So.
All right, hang on. Let me look what we're at right now. Hang on. Always looks a little different on my end because the guys who sign up that don't pay until Friday. But so I got 51 on my end. So we need a Friday of 49, which would be a slow Friday. But I don't know. It's July.
I don't know.
So this event.
You got all these other crazy, clubs and all these other tournaments out there siphoning people off. I'm just saying, I want this to be a, with the exception of Norman, you guys, roll a dice if you want,
Honestly, yeah, you could. You could just throw a dart and win it this week.
Yeah, I've only fished below Wiley once, but Watery, it's down, but if you know the holes, those fish are there. Period.
Dude, you could say that sentence about 7 of these lakes.
Yeah.
You could go to Hickory, and if you know the holes on Hickory, you're going to win it. If you know the holes on Lookout, you're going to win it. So it's going to be
okay. We'll say, slow your roll a little bit. I don't know about but the fish are there, right? You just got to be patient and willing to step outside your comfort zone a little bit.
Well, I want to say 2 things. I want to start with congratulations on being busy in your side hustle. Congratulations on starting a business and taking off. I'm very, very happy to hear that. And then I got to give you a huge, not only thank you for being the sponsor of this event, but thank you for adding 3, potentially 4 rods to this event. And then I'm going to drop it. Thanks for coming back in 2024, baby.
2024, baby? What?
It really is. It's nice when I can be like, yo, Curt, you in? I'm in, brother. And
I'm in. Yep.
He's green. That's it.
Yep.
So I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're doing well. And
same bat time, same bat channel.
That's it. If only everybody said it that way, we'd be good. But yeah, we'll keep you on the Catawba Clash for sure. We're not getting rid of this one. This one, I do get a lot of negative feedback about multi-lake events, but this one's not going anywhere.
It's too much fun. It's too much fun for guys, for 90% of the club just to pick the lake that they're most comfortable with.
Yep.
It's too. Second half choice too, because you're getting a little burnout, and you can just go fish at home if you want to.
Yeah.
You can go travel if you want, but you can just fish at home if you want to. That's nice.
And to continue to speak on what we just said. So we are going to get rid of a multi-lake event next year, replaced with a single lake. And as long as I'm given the green light to bring back the Native Watercraft Series, which I don't see why we wouldn't, but as long as I get the green light to do that, that will be a single lake event as well. So things are shifting slightly, maybe in the favor of what people want to see, but time will tell. Time will tell. But we are going to keep the Catawba Clash. It's annually in July. There's no reason to change it, and that's what it's going to be. Somebody is sending first, second, and third $50 gift packs.
I wish I knew who that Facebook user was.
I like those people. Random. I think I might know who it is, but I'm going to wait until he comments so I can say for sure.
Oh, hey. He said, hang in there, bud. You ain't the only one sending stuff up. I got something for you. All right, cool. Good.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so, yeah. Yeah, there it is. I'll be on.
True South.
John Martin.
Nice.
Oh, John Martin. There you go.
So,
there you go.
True South Custom Lures is back as a Queen City sponsor. I'm pretty sure he'll be back next year. We haven't even really had that discussion, but John and I go way, way back. He's a huge supporter of what we do here. We support him huge in what we do here. So John Martin, back in business with True South Custom Lures, will be sending first, second, and third place $50 gift packs. So John, I'll get you those addresses. You just shoot me a message Saturday night, and I'll get you those 3 people. That's awesome, dude. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Sorry, Curt. I know we're stealing your shine a little bit.
No, you're good. You're good. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, when I don't know what's going on, but when I saw the split between True South and Biz, I was like, what's going on there? But
hey,
all right,
business. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it
hey,
doesn't.
sometimes it does. Sometimes.
Hey, now we
get still get my V-twin. I'm good.
What'd you say, V-twin?
As long as I can still get my V-twin buzz bait, I'm good.
Yes, yes.
I got a whole collection of those things.
Never heard of it. What is that?
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, I'm finally getting me a truck. So
Cool.
I decided to do the whole Carvana bring it to me thing. So
Let me know how that goes.
Tomorrow at 1:00, I should be getting a 2017 Armada. So I'll be towing my yak with a new to me truck.
Let me ask you this: are you going to put a brand new Titan X in that Armada?
Man, look. I've looked over that Titan, and I'm not. Look, I love Native Watercraft, but I'm not going to say nothing bad about it. But I'm going to say it's not for me. They're just things that, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a nice yak. That's the up and coming. So hey, good.
I'm excited. I will say, I was on the design team. I was lucky enough to work with those guys.
Yeah.
Through the whole design process, I was like, maybe I'll get it. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. As soon as we made one, I sold my Titan the next day, and I'm excited to grab one. I love the
I gotta get in one. So
Yeah.
if I get in one and it's as stable as what I'm used to,
it will be.
It's
It'll
may
be
end up
stable. You don't have to worry about that.
may end up selling the 10.5 and the 13.5 and rolling it that way. It's doing dual 12.5. So
I want to
Titan
give a
X's.
shout out to Amanda. She's a brand new Titan owner. She got my Titan from me, so she's coming to pick that up tomorrow to fish your event this weekend.
oh, she's gonna
She's gonna love it.
She's gonna love that.
Yep.
So if you're gonna get a Titan X and the new Titan X, hey, give Rock Outdoors, give him a shout and let him know, hey, look, I'm interested. I think he's doing pre-sales, right?
Yeah, I think they're trying to get a pre-order going so they know about how many to get in.
Yeah. So, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I can't speak for them, but I'm pretty sure they still have the what is it? If you win in one of their boats and all that good stuff. So,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, why not? Why not?
Somebody just said, "Is the Titan X heavy?" Hell yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's probably not as heavy. It's probably not as heavy as the 13.5, but
It
come
won't
on.
be. Won't be as heavy as 13.5, but yeah, she's gonna be heavy. I think
Yeah.
I don't really want to put a number on it because they don't ever use a real number when we take a boat down to ICAST because it's usually, just came out kind of deal. But it'll be Titan weight. It won't be lighter than a Titan. It won't be Titan 13 heavy, but it'll be heavy.
Yeah, Titan 13s. Whew.
That
I
you ordered.
love my Yak Dobo. It's, I think, out of all the stuff I have, other than me building my own rods, having fishing out of that Titan, I don't ever see me in a Hobie or whatever all these other people fish. I just know this is not. I've had that thing in too much bad water
Yeah.
to ever doubt the stability of that kayak. So
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
yeah,
Somebody said update the Slayer from the charity to a Titan X. Alfredo, I signed a contract in the beginning of the year with Native that says what we get. So I did upgrade from a Falcon to the Slayer, which is a huge upgrade. So I'm pretty pumped to be giving that boat away. And I think that the Slayer 10 Max, Slayer Max 10, is a lot more versatile for a lot of the guys in the club. It could be a great buddy boat, wife boat, backup boat, boyfriend, girlfriend boat, kid boat. So, it's the boat that Ezzy uses, and it'll definitely make somebody happy, whoever takes that one home. So the Titan X, maybe not so much. The Titan X is built specifically for guys who want something massive, right? They want that battery storage. They want that stability. They want to know they can be in bad water and be safe. So we'll stick with the versatile this year. But somebody called it a junior bass boat. I like it.
yeah. It's you got you can't top it. And you can't put it. I mean, you can put it in the back of your truck, but
Yeah, 13's tough.
it's just not. It's just rough. You got to trailer it. Period. You got to trailer it.
All right, boys. Well, we're at 45 minutes. I think we've covered a lot of what we wanted to cover. Curt, I'm really hoping I get to steal a fourth rod from you, and we hit that 100 mark tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. But
Hey,
appreciate you being here, buddy.
it's there. That challenge is out there. Get to 100. That'll be a fourth rod up. So
Somebody just signed up, so there you go. When we get out of here, post a picture with that challenge, so people who don't watch this, they know what's going on.
all right.
Appreciate you, buddy. We'll talk soon. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo, let's go. Get your butts in here.
Get your butts in here. Later, dude.
Later.
Oh man, he's always a good guy to hang out with. He's
good sponsor. Love that he's doing that for us. That's awesome.
Good sponsor, good friend, always positive, always happy. Love having him around. I hope you guys are purchasing custom rods from him. I am personally about to, I think, redo my entire garage with Gas House. We had a conversation the other night about 8 or 9 rods that I'm going to be ordering from him. So at some point in the near future, if I ever fish again, we'll have all Gas House custom rods. But like Ryan said a few comments ago, you can use my X because I don't really fish too much. But I think my kayak's got dust on it for the first time in its life. But that's, it is what it is. It's one of them things. I've done it for a long time. I had to take a little step back. So, but well, Ryan, I hope you're excited to fish, and I'm glad you were able to pop on again tonight.
Yeah. Appreciate you having me. I'll be honest. I'm excited because the one of those Catawba ramps is about 5 minutes from my driveway, so this is by far the closest
Nice.
launch I've ever had.
So you're saying standings should be posted by like 4:30?
Yeah. I'm probably going to be off, back drinking a beer at like 2:15, 2:20. So.
Nice. So, guys, we will have standings tomorrow night for sure. Everything will be updated tomorrow.
No, but if you guys have any questions, for sure, hit us up. Don't try to decipher something you're not clear about. Don't try to just assume. If you got a question, let us know. It's not worth having a great day and then getting DQ'd over something stupid. So
just these little notes that I went over tonight about each lake. I'm going to edit this post and put them above this video for those of you who aren't going to sit here for 45 minutes and watch this. Nothing groundbreaking. Same old stuff, same old Queen City style. And, just like I said in this little picture that we showed a few times here, same Queen City style. So was it this one?
Ooh, what's that?
I'm just a little excited. It's okay. I'm allowed to be excited. I don't get to fish, but I'm allowed to be excited.
This is all you have to get excited about.
That's it. I got to be excited for you guys. Got to be excited about new plaques and new banners. Yep. I don't know. Times have changed. But, all right, well, go enjoy the rest of whatever you're sipping on, and give me a call tomorrow if you need me, and if not, we'll talk at 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Everybody be safe.
Later, buddy. All right, Queen City. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys are enjoying the little bit of shows that we've been doing this year with special sponsors and Ryan and Blaine and everybody who's popped on. I appreciate you all. Huge shout out to our sponsors. Couldn't do what we do without them. Native Watercraft is over everything we do. Boondocks has brought us a great Southern division this year with Blaine and, 4 really, really good events down in the South with 1 remaining. Big Adventures has brought us the Western division. We still have 2 of those remaining, and you guys need to take advantage of those 2 events if you're looking to get in the championship. Championship's on pace for right about 15,000. It's like 14,700, I think, based on what we're sitting at right now. So keep coming to that. And Academy Sports and Outdoors for our Angler of the Year this year. Landon is crushing it, but if you sit and actually analyze the numbers, it is far from over. There are a few guys that have some bad finishes or zeros, and when those get replaced with 250 and up, things are going to get a little bit tighter going into event 9 and 10, but it's just so hard to judge that right now without the drops in there. So if you have questions about how to qualify, just let me know. If you have questions about this weekend, let me know. If you have questions about anything Queen City, just let me know. I've been home, for the last couple of weeks, working on a computer every morning, talking with sponsors and cities and all that stuff. So if you guys need something between now and launch on Saturday morning, just hit me up, and I will be up with the birds early with you all on Saturday. I am your director and your judge. So I hope you all have a great Thursday evening. Have a good day at work on Friday, and I will see you all Saturday night live on StreamYard. Have a good night.